Welcome to Mediabistro.com's Media Beat. I'm Danya Blaze, and we're joined today by Devon Franklin. Devon is the Vice President of Production for Sony Pictures, and he's also an author, a motivational speaker, and a pastor, minister, correct?
Yes,
he
I
preaches
do.
as well. So his new book is out. It's called Produced by Faith, Enjoy Real Success Without Losing Your True Self.
Yeah.
How's that even possible in Hollywood, Devon? How do you not lose your true self in Hollywood?
Because you have to know what your intentions are and what's motivating you. You know, people ask me all the time, well, you know, how do you find success? And I wrote the book from a standpoint of not being at the mountaintop. You know, I'm in it like my career, just like so many others, you know, struggling, trying to figure out, you know, where is God? What am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Do I have the ability to actually be successful? So for me, you know, definitely my faith has been the whole thing that has helped me being able to do it. And how? Because I had to be very clear. Why am I pursuing this business? What am I going for? What's my life really about? The book is a metaphor for your life as a movie, right? And every movie starts with a big idea. So what's the big idea for your life? You know, I had to really be clear. Okay, wow, my whole big idea for my life is to inspire and encourage, right? And God had called me to use film as a part of a way to do that. So understanding that me being in Hollywood isn't just me, you know, hey, look at me, I'm here in service to God, then that makes me really humble and understand how I can put all this in perspective.
And as you mentioned, you wrote the book like it's a film script and like it's starring if I'm reading it,
That's
it's
right.
starring me.
That's right. You are the star. You are the star. It's your story. It's your life. It's all about how God wants to develop your story from development all the way into production. All of us want to get in production in our life. We want to go to the next level. We want to be in that thing that we've been dreaming about. However, sometimes we need more development. You know, and development is hard. It's rigorous. It's painstaking because we don't want our character to get worked on. So development is all about preparation. It's all about getting us ready for that next stage that we were designed to operate in. Just like a film. Jumping the Broom is an example. Before it gets to theaters, we had a script that had to go through a rigorous development process in order to prepare it for production. And a lot of problems we would have had in production, we solved in development. So a lot of times when you're going through and things you think are, oh, why is this happening? Because you're being prepared. So when you get to the next level, you won't actually just get there, but you actually survive and thrive.
And that's really the basis of all entertainment, is the story. Is having the strong story and paying attention to characters and all of that. For the authors in our audience, I've got a great script. I'm an author and I know it's made for film. What do I do to really make sure it is ready for film, ready for to land on your desk? Yeah,
great question. I get this question a lot. What you need to do is, first of all, submit your script to a lot of competitions. You know, a lot of Hollywood agents and managers, they look at competitions and see who's making some noise and who's winning. Get your script to as many people as possible who will read it. I would absolutely advocate people, don't just send out a first draft. Work on your script. You know, there are books out there for script writing that you need to get, and you need to pursue your craft. Take a screenwriting class. Do everything you can to work on these ideas. Work on them. Make them as best as they can. And I promise you, people think this is crazy. We need good scripts in Hollywood. So if you write a good script, even if you're in Nebraska, Ohio, you could be in the most remote part of the world. If you write a good script, I promise you somehow we'll find it.
And I'm sure you read a lot of, how many scripts do you read in a week?
Oh, a lot. I mean, you know, I mean 12, 15.
Of those 12 to 15 a week that you read, what would you say separates a really good one from a not so good one?
It's kind of like what we're talking about. When a writer knows what they're writing about and they understand the idea that they're trying to convey, then that idea permeates every scene and every character choice and every piece of dialogue. Some scripts, writers don't know what they're writing about. But when a writer knows, here's what I'm trying to do. Here's the point I'm trying to make. And every character and every decision is in service to that larger idea, those are the scripts that really see through. Same with our life. When we know, hey, this is what I'm doing and this is why I'm doing it, and there's purpose behind what I do, then everything that I do actually becomes better. Same with the script.
So we're with Devon Franklin. He is the author of the new book. It's called Produced by Faith. Let's hold it up. Produced by Faith. Go get it. And tune in for part 3 where we'll talk a little bit more with Devon about the state of Hollywood and how they're adjusting to the digital age. This is Mediabistro.com's Media Beat.